Hello all, in this class we're going to discuss about the return delivery, and we will going to discuss anyway we have seen in the previous class that why the return PO will going to take place. Now we're going to discuss why we will going to do the return delivery or when we will going to do the return delivery. Let us consider you have a vendor who is sending you the batteries, but until and unless you use the batteries you cannot get that whether the batteries are correct or not. If some batteries are having a leakage problem or some issues, we can send them back immediately, but the vendor is telling like the batteries will come for 3 to 5 years. Okay, the expiry date of the battery is like 3 to 5 years or else might be 10 years, but batteries are not coming up to the mark. Then you can able to return these batteries. So in that case, how we'll going to do the return delivery, we'll check it. I'll just jump into the SAP screen here. First we'll going to create a material, or else whatever the material is existing we can just go with that. Then what we'll do, we'll see how return delivery is going to be happening. I'll just check what are the different materials are available in my case. Okay, these are the different materials which are available, and what I will do, I will just take this raw material 2 for my example and we'll going to create the PO on this. Okay, I'll just copy it and create a PO now, /n ME21N. Now I'll give the PO quantity. I'll take 100 materials. Let us consider this raw material 2 is the battery, and I'll going to give the plant as LT01 and storage location as LT01. Click enter. Here I need to enter the R details. Here this is LT01 and this is 000. Just click enter. See, net price must be greater than 0, like that it is saying. I'll say per battery we are costing around 1000 rupees, and I'll check the PO. The PO is correct. Next I'll just save this. Once I create the PO here, do the GR. Just paste this PO here and click enter. Here you will going to get the all the details of the material. As I said, this raw material 2 is a battery and we are purchasing in 100 numbers, and vendor is bringing this battery to our organization, so we have created, we will going to create the GR now. Okay, the price amount changing, that is fine, it is just a caution, so just post it. So now I have created the GR here. After that we will going to create the invoice receipt for this, that is MIRO. When I'll go here, it is the credit memo is there, so just change it to the invoice and you have to give this date. Click enter and just put this PO number here and click enter. Here the entire whatever the amount is there, everything it will going to come, and just go forward. Here we will going to change the tax code. Click enter here. Okay, so the entire amount how much we need to pay is 1 lakh rupees. Just copy this amount and paste it here. So the tax amount is 0 now because we have selected the 0 tax and everything is correct. So I'll just post it. Means we have purchasing, so that we have created the invoice. Now I found that some batteries are not working properly, or whenever we are selling those batteries we are getting the complaints from our customers that batteries are not up to the mark and they are getting so many issues with the batteries. Now I will say return those batteries and I'll going to return it to the vendor. That time how we'll going to do, I'll just go to the MIGO and here you need to click on the return delivery. If you want to see the delivery, just now whatever the material document we have created, that is 92, it is this one. Okay, but I want to return this. Okay, return delivery, you just click it. Okay, for the material document 92 only it will take. Just click enter. How many materials you want to return? Some batteries are working perfectly, means what you can do is you just go to the quantity and change the number here. Okay, I want to return around 30 batteries. Click enter. Means out of 100, 30 batteries are getting the complaint. And just observe the movement type. Movement type is 122 here. 122 means what? Return delivery to vendor. Means we are returning the all these batteries based upon the material document. Okay, we are this is the return delivery to the vendor, and we have taken the moment type as 122. Now what we will do, will item OK. Whenever we are resending this material, we need to check the reason for movement. We need to give this reason. Where we can provide, go to the where section only. Here you can provide the reason for movement. You can take whatever the things you want. Here there are reasons. You can create your own reasons as well. I'll just say poor quality, and I'll just check it and post this. Deficit of PU item is there, but we are sending only 30 quantities. That is enough for us. I'll just say OK and post this. Now we have posted the document 93, and when I'll going to check the PO now, /n ME23N. Once you're going to go and display the PO, I'll go for other PO. I'll give the PO which we have created just now. For this, we have ordered for 100 quantity. Just see the status. In the status, you can see that 100 we have ordered, and we have invoiced for 100. Now we have returned this 30 now. That is why the delivered is 70. It is showing. But we have paid for all the 100. Now we need to get that money back, right? For 30, whatever the amount is there, we need to get this amount returned to our company. So what we will going to do, we will going to do the IR, but there we will be doing the credit memo /n MIRO. Here I'll just give this date, and I'll just enter my purchase order here. Click enter. See, it is not having, means there is no materials are available to intake, because the GR, all the quantities are 0 now. But here we will going to do the credit memo. Once you're going to do the credit memo, it is automatically taking for 100 materials, but what I'll do, I'll just do it for 30. Click enter. If you okay, I'll just change the tax here. Here also you change the tax, and here now you can able to edit this amount. It is showing 1 lakh now. We will not going to take all 1 lakh rupees from the vendor, and he will not going to provide us also. So what we can do is, we will going to make it as 30,000, because per material we have maintained 1000 rupees. 30 pieces are there, so that it is 30,000, and click enter. See, here 30,000 is there. Just copy it and paste it here. Click enter. See, the balance is it is showing 0, and simulate this. Here again you can see the vendor account is debiting here. Our GRIR clearing account is getting credited. I'll show the previous what is that material document also, and we'll going to compare these two, and I'll just post this. Now we have created one more document. So to look into the document, we have to go to MIR4. This is the recent document. Click enter. It will show us the what you have done, and here you just need to go to the follow-on documents and accounting documents. Here you can see that 30,000 rupees is debiting from the vendor, and 30,000 rupees is crediting to GRIR clearing. But what is there in the previous material document, we'll just check that also. I'll just again go to the MIR4. Now I will change the number to 79 here. That is the previous one we have created for 100 materials. No, it will going to show that. See, it is showing for the 100 materials. Again I'll go for the follow-on documents. Go to the document entries. Here you can see the vendor account is getting credited, and GRIR clearing is getting debited. So it is the means whenever we will be returning, no, that time whenever we will going to do the credit memo, the reverse thing will going to happen, means money is crediting to our GRIR clearing from the vendor account. And here again we'll going to check the PO. Once we'll going to check the PO here, I'll just take the recent PO, click enter. Here you can observe that we have ordered 100 materials, and 70 materials are delivered, 30 are still to be delivered, and 70 we have invoiced. Earlier it was showing 100, no, now it is showing 70, because we have taken the money from the vendor. Now I don't want to take this 30, means you can able to delete this PO. Okay, how we can able to delete? For that we'll going to discuss it in the next class. Thanks for watching my video.